yes, that's what we're doing. So I was like, get help from the wardens. What are we doing? But no, we were going to go to the Cobbled Swan. Just go try and get there in one piece. Luckily, it tells me where to go, so let us be off.
That warehouse the Venatori were in.
Have I had this on? No,
How did you join the Shadow
you?
Dragons?
This.
Helped make the Templars look the other way when
Next
there
case
was a
notes on the
slave
Bible.
rebellion going down.
Sorry, sir. It was completely accidental to click on you. I genuinely don't
Candle
care.
hop. They carry messages through the city.
Yeah,
Why
that's.
does everyone call him the Viper?
I still need an elaboration. I still don't understand the concept. I really don't.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
A lot of dogs.
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious. They're close.
I'm reading. Concerned note. Darren said he had a deal and he'd be watched over. He said I could have that too. No getting kicked around. And no worries about demons either. He said that the last part is... He said that last part a little funny, now that I think of it. But he's crossed the threads too many times. It can't be with them. Who did he talk to?
We're under fire! Look out!
Oh, I'm kind of busy, but okay. We can totes do that.
Understood.
Is it just him or is it someone else? Rude. Is he dead? Okay, he's dead. Next.
They're at range.
That's great. Ugh, 16 seconds. Am I still on easy? I don't think I'm still on easy. I should be on adventure, right? I am. Why are you so easy to kill then?
Well, that's done.
I mean, yeah, what the fuck? Why do you look like we're in Cyberpunk? What the absolute shit am I looking at right now? What the hell? Get your Cyberpunk, you know, fetishes out of my fantasy, dark fantasy Dragon Age game. Why the hell is there a kid outside just screaming his lungs off? Can someone go find that child and slap him? Hello? What is this?
People are still getting over demons pouring from the sky. Oh, what's next?
I don't even know what you're doing right now. I'm very confused. Okay, is that gonna unlock? Do I have to get closer? No, there it is. Okay. Wharf crossing south. Why am I giving him money? What's he doing? I genuinely don't understand what he's trying to do. Seems like a scam artist if you ask me. I could do way cooler shit with my magic. Hey kitty, you're still getting wet. Yellow crazy. I don't understand you at all. Okay, this is a very heavily regulated port. There are guards everywhere.
Did the Magisterium explain why the rained fire on the city?
Wasn't it a mistake? You know how finicky those magical defense systems can be.
It's just so sad. So many people were hurt.
I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sure they're not. And still no one's concerned about the bloody chantry. So this is the Cobbled Swan on the ports. Hello.
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt.
Never heard of you, but you are
I
from
received
Weishaupt,
word
so...
of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. I looked into you. An adventurous veil jumper, best known for discovering,
Oh, for
then
the-
losing an invaluable
Can
map.
anybody get over
I'd
that?
imagine that caused a certain resentment among your veil jumper superiors.
It did, but do you have to keep bringing it up? And what is he trying to make Stroud proud with his moustache? I saved life, pray for the best. You're here for the blight.
That's veil jumper business. You're here to talk about Grey Warden business. The Blight.
Explain to me how a veil jumper poking around in elven ruins unleashed the blight.
I did not unleash a blight. Thank you very much. Let me explain. Unleash. I saved the world from Solus. Yeah, but no one's going to know what that name means.
I think unleashed is a little strong. It was an unfortunate side
That is not what we were going
the
for.
blight was a side effect.
That's not what I was going for at all.
Of stopping the Dreadwolf, elven god of lies, from destroying the Veil.
Okay, that's better than
We
saying
did stop him,
Solus.
by the way. You're welcome.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales.
I mean, when she says it like that,
I'm here because of the blight.
I don't blame him. She was very flippant, and I know that was the comedic option, but Jesus Christ, it was flippant. This is all one problem. Hang on, it gets worse. This is real.
It's no fairy tale. When we stopped Solus, something got out. According to the Veil Jumpers, it was the elven gods, Elganon and Gillenane. And they're not just evil, they're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the blight worse. Demeter's crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
Bad explanation.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard
What is wrong with
until
this
the
man?
danger you caused by unleashing the blight passes.
What is wrong with this guy? But also really weak writing on the part of Rook. Those were terrible options. She did the worst job possible of explaining the situation, even when I picked a logical option, not the comedic option. Please listen to me. Just listen, you idiot. Think again. Now, I have seen this particular interaction of choosing this option, and it's not as cool as you imagine because she doesn't call him an idiot.
Are you kidding me?
That's her
I
reaction.
assure you, I am deadly serious.
I don't have time to sit here and stroke your ego. You need to shut up and listen.
There we go.
The threat is real. The gods are coming and they're bringing the blight with them.
Let me tell you something about the blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable.
I disagree.
The blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress, 941, Dragon.
What the fuck is that?
The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions.
Oh boy.
I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded girl?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the blight and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset.
You think?
Was it something I said?
Okay. What the fuck is wrong with his face? Can we just... Oh, why are we looking at me? Can we go back to Dorian? Yay, we do finally have him in the game. Who the fuck am I looking at? He looks nothing like Dorian from Inquisition. Thanks for the assist. You just blackmailed him. Who are you?
Who are you? Why do you have dirt on the Grey Wardens?
I was at Adamant. Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Mayvaris Talani, of the Shadow Dragons.
The very same.
It's just not his face. I get that he's 8 years older, but... It's just not his face.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Minrathous and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better.
So that didn't work out.
Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Minrathous was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
Do you still have your seat in the
Shadow
Magisterium?
Dragons.
Since I still haunt the
There we
Magisterium,
go.
that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
His voice doesn't sound right. There's just something about his voice, like he's speaking from a different part of his mouth or in his throat, and his voice is not coming across the same way that Dorian's did in Inquisition. I know it's the same guy, and he's a fantastic voice actor. He did voice acting in Elden Ring. It's insane. I can't even fathom it. But there's definitely a different tone to his voice, and I don't know if it's just that time has passed since this gentleman voiced Dorian, or whether it's intentional, but it sounds kind of off-putting. I need the First Warden. I think we made an enemy. The First Warden's a problem.
The First Warden's a problem. If he won't help, I need him to stay out of my way.
I'm sure he'll show up again. Like an ulcer. For now, pay him no mind. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Minrathous lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
I'm so disappointed by that interaction. I was so optimistic about
Only the
that.
veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade.
But now they have to make
But
their
some
own.
foolish mortal had taken it.
Haha.
So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own.
That's character.
Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
Okay.
I need to talk to Varric.
Why? Find Grey Warden allies. Oh, we have to go out in the field, like the dude said. Well, I'm sorry, Dorian, but you have let me down. I am unimpressed by your presence in this game, despite the fact that I was so grossly looking forward to it. What's happening over here? That you're guarding these men. I don't rightly know. I was just looking for loot, to be honest, which I probably don't need to do. Hey, kitty. Alright, so back to the lighthouse. Oh, that's something I was thinking about. How ugly is this map? Like, honestly. It's so grotesque. Why is this all black? Why do we have these ugly purple circles with a dotted line around the areas that we can travel to? And some don't even have that. And we have these really ugly alluvian mirrors. It's just, it's such an ugly map and I can't get over it. Considering how fantastic the map was in Inquisition. It was very clear, very to the point. You knew where you were at all times. The clear divide between Ferelden and Orlais. It was just very simple. This is just a train wreck. I don't like it. At all. It's gross. I assume I am just doing the main quest, that I didn't have any other purpose at present. Probably should check that. Oh well, we'll go see Varric. Well, actually, let's do that first. We'll do the essential thing last. So, Lucanus is currently with Balara. May I ask why? I'm going to go check that out, but also Nev appears to have a follow-up quest, which is to be expected. Oh no, that's the quest of giving her the item that we picked up. Yes, that's what that will be, or maybe it will be a new quest. I don't quite know. Either way, we'll go see Nev. After we upgrade the caretaker to level 5.
I will answer.
Okay, we have so much to get through. I assume when I finally travel to a new location, I can get my mementos and we can work on that. But for now... Do I want to increase that? Oh, it's right, I can't. I still don't have that material because I'm ahead yet behind on the game, if that makes sense. I've covered so much content in a short period of time, but like I haven't progressed the main quest, so we're very behind. And if
this was with my things, it looks like your handwriting.
I wish you would hurry up and heal.
I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how it got there.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
They're adorable. We live in a weird place. Move somewhere else.
Solus lived here. The Dread Wolf. It was gonna have quirks.
Solus is the worst tenant I followed, and that's saying something.
Maybe they like you.
What the hell am I watching right now? I feel like I'm in a children's
follow the chantry?
movie.
The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely keep the holidays. It's from an old job.
Oh, which one? Maybe I read about it in a Tevinter paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story with the demon, the diamond, and the deadbeat magister? Oh, they mentioned you twice.
That was a hit piece.
Nice of Balara to pick it all up, since Nev wasn't making any effort to. I still don't get the texture on the desk and why it sparkles like that. A hit piece? That's not nice. It sounds amazing. It means you got enemies.
Well, that tells me you're a big enough name to have enemies.
No, but the Magister was. Some Docktown nobody gets involved with his case? That's good gossip. They forgot my name in a week. The real trick with that job was the client ratting me out to the demon.
What?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me you read the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
I hate serials too, Balara. I do not like the episodic nature like that. I'd rather just consume it in one go. And Tevinter, probably tragic.
These papers are from Minrathous, right? I'm guessing there's blood magic, murder, tears.
That checks out.
Who's the second most innocent character? 10 gold says they're the killer.
What about the most innocent?
They're gonna die.
I don't know. They die?
What?
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your serial, I'll try and track the ending. Just don't say we didn't warn you. I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Docktown, pick up gossip.
One company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
Guess we're going back to Dogtown. It's like Lucanus all over again. I can't get away from a particular country for very long. Theories on the Scarred Queen. Wishing in Balara's scrolling hand. Nev, first 3 issues are done. Already have some theories. So the way the Scarred Queen talks, it's very formal, very fancy. No one else talks like that in the Scarred Queen. Except the Warden Commander. And so far, they've never shared a single scene. Starting to think that they're the same person. Written in Nev's cramped hand. Nice theories, Belle, and more interesting than the Scarred Queen and the Warden Commander being sisters. If you want a theory back, some evidence points to the Scarred Queen being a manifestation of Malon's anger. When you read about her harrowing, the writer is very careful not to say how it ended. Not concretely anyway. Why leave that out? Feels deliberate. I feel like you're baiting her to some degree. Anyway, where are you? I have a gift to give you. Yo, hi, have whatever the hell this is. I don't particularly like Nev.
Look who's thoughtful.
I can be thoughtful on occasion. I didn't have to buy it for you. Sheesh. Okay, is Balara back here with Lucanus again? Hi!
Hey, Lucanus, you haven't seen a glowing crystal, have you? About this big?
In the pantry?
Might be moving around. crawling, even.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll keep watch.
For a crawling gem, a crawling crystal. I mean, I don't think it opens doors, Balara. Should I be calling you Belle now? Since that seems to be the go. Anywho, I just want Emlich. Can we please, that's his name, right? That's his name, right? The necromancer? I want to see how he works as a character, not a character, as an NPC in combat. I want to see how the necromancy works. Yeah, you can tell I'm stoked about my companion choices. So can we get to that? That'd be nice. Bear with me, Varric. I'm just going to go change my transmog. I've been rocking this blue for a bit and, okay, it wasn't for very long, but we're about to go back to Docktown and I don't feel like the crow blue is really appropriate for Docktown. What are my options? Sweet dear God, it's bred since I was last here. I mean, yes, but I refuse to wear that. Well, actually, it's not that bad. The red against the greeny yellow is really quite disgusting. But, option, I still like these colours. These colours look great on you. We should try that. It's very magisterium, right? Right? I think maybe... Oh, it's apparently elven because we got it from Fenrirel's past, but still. What's that one? Oh, the same thing in blue. Pursuance implements. Ew, that's hideous. Oh, I forgot I bought stuff, didn't I? Oh, actually, that looks very stately. We can go to Minrathous in that. Oh my God, the shoes. I mean, at least she's wearing some, right? Oh, that color is just so abhorrent. I still think this is one of my favorite outfits in the game. I mean, it fits with where we're going. I just, again, don't really like the color scheme. Ooh, that one's better. We'll wear that one. I'll finish looking at my options. Oh, that's the ugly one. Oh, we haven't worn this one. Alluvium wraps. Oh, I really love this one. I love this one. I will do what I said and we will go with the one appropriate for Docktown, but that looks cool. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Oh, it's with the deluxe edition. Oh, that's bloody. I don't want bloody. That looks pretty too. That's right, it was too shiny gold. That's why I turned it down, didn't I? Let's wear the fashionable leathers. I don't know, again, that the color scheme really works for me, and the gloves are actually disgusting, but it's appropriate for where we are, so we're going to go with it. And you're using default appearances, as you should. Wonderful. Okay. Varric! Or should I? No, I shouldn't talk to Varric, because we're going to go to Docktown? I've forgotten in the last 2 seconds what it's actually called. Yeah, Docktown. To do that quest. So, in peace, vigilance. That's one of the lines in the Grey Warden joining ritual, isn't it? In peace, vigilance, in death, glory? I don't remember. It's been way too long. Anyway, Nev, a study of Docktown. Feeling out of the loop, Nev wants to catch up on local news back home. A little company wouldn't hurt. This sounds like the most boring thing I could possibly do with my time, but let's go. Oh yeah, that's a thing. But do I have to have her in my party? So it's a question I always ask. I never know if I need them in my party or not. Let's just go. Lucanus, maybe I should change what you're wearing. Oopsies. I'm getting a little tired of the pink, purpley colour. Wasn't there another one that I really liked of yours? That's your original outfit, which, honestly, should probably put you back in. Oh my God. I just don't know. It's just so much purpley pink. How much do you really need? Okay, out of this one and this one, which one's better? The one you're currently wearing. You know what? Wear that. We're just going to rock that for a bit. You'll get over it, sir. Even if it is worse stats for you than the others. I didn't actually pay attention, but it could be.
You had me followed. Be quiet about me. I needed to be sure.
Oh, Jelani. Maybe
That Bennett...
Jelani. What? You were saying?
Rook. Hello, Rook.
Goodbye. I really ought to see where we're going in case I can fast travel. We're literally just going outside.
A candle hop. They carry messages through the city.
Do you have to tell me that every time we pass by? Again, you're not illuminating me any. Yes, yes, yes. Start the damn quest.
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
Yes, color is not working on me.
I trade news with the shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varret too, right here in Docktown.
Docktown looks seedy.
Not as fancy as I expected.
Because Tevinter mages are rich and power hungry?
Well, some of the buildings here float.
The Imperium earned its reputation, but not through me. Not my style. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's serials too.
I don't really understand the strange plate fascinators you seem to like wearing. The first one I was okay with because it looked kind of studious, but now you're just really pulling my leg.
Let's go.
So
how does it adhere to your head?
Before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me.
We're going the exact same way we just went. I bet you we're going right towards the cobbled
Keep
swan.
an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry.
Flashy flyer, an act of contortion and song tonight at your humble lamplighter.
I'm paying.
Is that you?
Let's get started.
We'll take a paper, thanks.
The Minrathous mirror. Drama in the palace? Is the Archon keeping secrets? Question arose when the Archon abruptly left the assembly, but those queries have since spiraled into baseless speculation. Several magisters reached out to assure my readers that rumors of occult influence in palace affairs are false.
Down, right here.
This one quotes several magisters. Several lies.
Oh, I'm just going? Okay, sorry. I thought you were leading the way.
How did you fall in with the Shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
The Viper!
I was after a missing person.
You again.
The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
And your missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished.
Local fish fry.
The Shadows brought me in after that.
One, please.
Dockside discourse. Myth or man? Stories abound of the masked figure who watches over Minrathous. While some question the so-called Viper's existence, or whether he is one man or many, increased sightings of the mysterious figure were reported throughout Docktown. Between a reign of demons and everyday woes, many welcome his presence.
I'll save this one for the Viper.
He may enjoy it.
You'll read it here first.
So most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's easy.
Another rebellion.
But you like us, right?
No.
You're all right.
One paper, thanks.
What happened?
The Morning Scroll, hope for the anti-slavery movement, whispers of a successful rebellion in Manus Pal have reached Minrathous streets. In light of distressing reports from all corners of the Imperium, the news brings a glimmer of hope for those continuing the fight in our capital.
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
Okay, after you. I don't know where your contact lives. It works.
What about this one? You've got a good eye. I was starting to think my good name.
Hi. Give me mementos. I'm in the market.
Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev.
Electavo.
Alec?
Oh, if you say it's... thanks. I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Can I sell you a scam?
Rook. And try someone else.
Hey, I'll be fair with you. What about you, Nev?
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything.
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate, personally?
Don't tell me you're surprised.
I'm not.
I'd expect as much. You're not afraid of a tough crowd.
Draw the right lines, get the job done. It's how you sleep at night. Come on. There's more to see.
I await with bated breath.
If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
How many papers does the one bloody city have? Honestly. Sorry, there was loot here. I just remembered I didn't loot. The Weekly Truth. Can you trust your neighbour, a loved one, even yourself? The Venatori's influence continues to reach further and higher than we even expected. But who else is under their sway? What more can they do? Our eyes are open. This is the 4th paper, and we're looking for a 5th already. That's a draft. A series of chalk symbols was found on rocks along the shoreline, along with the words, "The storm approaches." There was no sign of wreckage among the rocks, though this humble writer found a lantern of unusual make, but clearly meant for the prow of a boat. The tide has since stolen the message, but dear reader, we must still ask, was this a message from across the sea?
You've lived in Docktown your whole life?
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town.
Weekly Truth Story Idealist. Secret research at the Circle. What they're covering up. New translation of the Catacombs tablets. How a former mistranslation had us looking the wrong way. Can Docktown's detectives speak to cats? Feline leads in major cases. Snake people among us?
Not one. It's
what?
The lighthouse, but it's mine.
What happened in Marnus Pell? First-hand account.
Dude, I don't even know where Marnus Pell is.
Viper spotted at a local fish fry.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
And that lets you...
Why do you guys keep having conversations when I'm ready to move on with the quest? The nightly song. What secrets were in the painted box? Will our heroes find the truth? And do they truly want to? Read the next chapter of The Twisted Knife right here. Well, speaking of, we don't actually know the name of the serial that Balara is looking for.
Sleep at night?
If I'm lucky.
Circle District Gossip. Read the latest.
You know, Varric hired me not far from here.
I don't care.
Come on, stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun. I should have said no.
I don't really... I mean that's respectfully, Nev, but I don't... What is with that power stance? I really don't care where Varric hired you. It's completely irrelevant to my life. And
Paper,
Brooks.
thanks.
The Imperium Secret. The makings of a scandalous love affair. Was it a prominent circle mage at the Silver Coin? The same circle mage known to frequent Docktown's more interesting betting rings. And who is their mysterious friend? When I have answers, dear reader, you will too.
Scandal and enchantment.
I think we've got enough.
I mean, how many papers do we need?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
All right? Huh? Yeah.
Why does everything we do with my companions revolve around food or drink? And why are we back here?
The lighthouse
To
doesn't have
docks.
this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
I mean, I'm coming. I just don't know what we're buying. Oh, we're going to this particular store? Okay.
You!
Halos.
This fish won't eat itself.
Well, I don't want to eat it looking like a fish.
I said next time you were here, it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah. It's always something.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
I'm the same way. Taking jobs that go wrong. I'm basically a walking disaster.
Yeah.
So you're saying I'm a disaster?
It's a map problem.
I'm saying you're not alone.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt, petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal's serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
You know what I appreciate? The fact that the rain is actually dripping onto their clothes. You can see new droplets appearing. I noticed it on Nev's as she was speaking. See? Okay, that's just her moving and the light glistening differently. But it's actually drip. Well, it doesn't drip, but there's droplets appearing on the clothing because the rain is falling. It's if you know it's coming. Okay.
So you're ready for the worst?
No, but you're not surprised.
Whatever keeps you alive.
Today, it's Hal's fish. I live for Hal's fish.
Small wins?
Small wins.
These scenes are just... I don't understand this game. These scenes are so short and pointless. Yeah, I enjoyed Lucanus's. I found it entertaining and amusing. But, like, there's no substance to them. They're 2 seconds long, and I just don't get why we're here. Nev caught up on Docktown news and met with her thread contact, Elec. He told Nev there's been more Venatori in Docktown lately. If he learns anything more, Nev will hear about it. After enjoying her favourite fish fry stand, Nev revealed that her jobs tend to go sideways, so she expects the worst and looks for small wins. That's great. That's riveting. Hi, Lucanus. Okay, I put you in that outfit and I'm going to immediately take you out of it because you look absolutely ridiculous. I just don't want to put you in both of those. I'm not about the colour scheme. I put you into OG gear. Is it subpar? Yes, you'll get over it. Nev, you've got some points available, I believe. Okay, we are going to... Wait, do you have these already? No, okay. So, on a critical hit, applies frozen to the target. On a critical hit, applies chilled. Okay, what's the difference? Chilled, cold damage over time, slows movement and attacks. Or frozen, prevents the target from attacking or moving. Probably that, I suppose. And our other options are, when you have low health, healing is increased. And you now heal for an additional 10% of your maximum health. Gonna get that instead. And that is it for Nev. I think Nev might be my highest companion at the moment, maybe. 4? Nope, sorry, Lucanus. I apologize. Right.